The compulsory rehabilitation has been brought back. Their government, it was defeated. There was an enormous public opposition that really defeated these proposals first time round, both outside Parliament and inside Parliament, coordinated by John and Lord Faulkner and Baroness Stern and other parliamentarians. It really was a groundswell of opposition which defeated that legislation, and the government has produced no evidence to show, to justify bringing it back. Everybody you speak to that works in the area of drug use or any other kind of outreach services always says that compulsory rehabilitation doesn't work. And it is a punitive measure, and it enables the women to be imprisoned from the point of arrest to the point of being brought to court. Now, they say that that's a power that the police have generally. But why is it a power that's being used against women who are working on the street, who are not causing any harm to anybody and are out there in order to support themselves and their families? Why is imprisonment being used in that way? And the government themselves have actually acknowledged that it is a punitive measure and it is aimed to be a sanction against women. Okay, and then just to say one small point really about brothels and about the way that the government has portrayed women working inside premises. A few years back, they started promoting this myth that there was really a lot of harm going on inside working premises. You have to know that most brothels are actually small self-help ventures where women are able to work independently and collectively. And that is women who we are now seeing coming to our organisation who are being criminalised, women who have worked sometimes for years and may have then gone on to renting a room to another woman and are now facing a criminal record either for brothel keeping, which under this government has been increased from, the sentence for which has been increased from 6 months to 7 years, or for controlling. And then finally, the issue about lap dancing, which I'll say very little about, but fundamentally the change will increase the stigma against women who work in the industry. And at the moment, we have a number of women in our network who say that lap dancing is a way of earning better money in a shorter period of time than a lot of other jobs that are available for women. And why not? What is it that people find so objectionable? And we are really up against a moral crusade orchestrated by feminists within government and outside of government who have made an unholy alliance with other fundamentalists who are really pursuing a moralistic campaign against sex and promoting the lie that there's no difference between prostitution and violence. And we say there's a big difference, and the difference is consent. And we have always known the difference. We know the difference between rape and consenting sex, and we're not having anyone tell us any different. And my last point is that behind this legislation is another law, which is the Proceeds of Crime Act. And we feel that the increase in raids against women working from premises, in particular, is being motivated by that legislation. It means that under that law, the police get to keep 25% of all the money they make through prosecuting women. Yes, the word for that is pimping. And so women have lost their home, their life savings, their car, their jewellery, everything they have saved over years has been confiscated under this legislation. And this bill going through will extend those powers. And it means that the police and the CPS and the Inland Revenue and the Home Office are directly profiting. They're making money off of women. And that seems to be a primary motivation. So don't let them tell you this is about women's safety. It's not. It's a lie. It is aimed at further criminalising women, further imprisoning women, and then profiting off of women. And we are determined, with your help, to stop it.